Welcome to the audiobook titled The Real Man. To the men in armor, you might be the CEO, the model father, or a hero in the eyes of your colleagues. You earn money, bear responsibility, and never complain. But be honest with yourself, are you burnt out? We live in a world that demands men to be bronze statues, hard, immovable, and cold. We are obsessed with having to always be in control, always having the answer, and always hiding every sign of weakness. Here is what I want to say directly. That definition of a man is a toxic lie. It doesn't just steal your peace, it steals your connection and your joy of living. This book is not a collection of meaningless positive advice. It is a 10-chapter journey, 10 raw stories of men who reached the summit, then crashed, and were forced to rebuild themselves. These are lessons paid for with pain, failure, and solitude. True strength is not found in the armor you wear. It lies in the courage to take it off and accept the truth. If you are ready to stop pretending and start living with absolute integrity, turn the page. Chapter 1. Redefining Strength. True strength is the courage to remove the armor of pride. I lived 40 years in a perfect lie. My name is Sebastian Murphy. As the CEO of a global logistics company, I was the embodiment of control. I moved between cities, wore a $150,000 Rolex, and lived in a penthouse overlooking the harbor, where I could watch an entire empire operating according to my will. Externally, I was calmness itself, the man the whole industry respected for his ability to solve every problem coolly. But it was that very coldness and toughness that was killing me. It began with a slow erosion. I tried to swallow all the stress, never allowing it to touch the surface. The climax was the night I stood in my private office bathroom after finalizing a major contract. I had won, but I didn't feel victorious. My heart was racing so fast I thought my chest would shatter. My breathing was ragged, uncontrollable. I tried to inhale but couldn't, feeling like a truck was pressing on my chest. I had to collapse onto the cold marble floor, gripping the sink, terrified I would die right there, alone. It was the first panic attack of my life. What did I do? I did what every man is taught. I tried to man up. I stuffed all that fear down. I lied to my wife, Amelia, that I just had acid reflux from work stress. I lied to my colleagues that I needed a sick day for a migraine. To myself, I whispered, "This is just a technical glitch. Have a whiskey, get some sleep, and you'll be Sebastian again." I would rather die in proud isolation than let anyone see me trembling. The armor is killing life. The pride that insists on carrying the burden alone is not a heroic quality. It is avoidance of the fear of being judged. We are trapped in the wrong definition that strength is the absence of fear. But when you define strength by invulnerability, you automatically exclude the possibility of being healed. The truth hit me not from a board meeting, but from a drawing. One morning, my daughter Sophia, 8 years old, handed me a family picture. In the drawing, the father had a gray face and was looking out the window. She said with brutal innocence, "Daddy, you are always looking somewhere far away." That statement was a knife cut. I realized my spiritual absence, of the man who always pretended to be fine, was hurting the people I loved most. The isolation I created didn't protect them, it removed them from my life. You would rather hire a business consultant to fix a business error, but you refuse to find a therapist to fix a soul error. This is the ultimate contradiction of toxic self-esteem. Courage lies in truthfulness. True strength is not about not having emotions, it lies in the courage to face and name those emotions. In that moment, I decided to act. I realized Sophia's gray picture was a final call to action. I decided to book an appointment with a therapist the very next day. New definition of strength. Strength is not invulnerability. Strength is self-awareness, knowing where you are, and self-control, consciously choosing a direction, even when afraid. Seeking help is an act of leadership. I learned to view going to therapy as hiring a specialist to maintain my most important asset, myself. It is the act of a responsible leader, not a failure. Admitting weakness is the first step to reclaiming control. Naming the fear. Instead of saying, "I'm fine," I learned to say, "I am feeling pressure because of this schedule," or "I'm feeling anxious about the future." Naming it helped me separate the emotion from my identity. The real man does not avoid fear, he leads it. Take off that armor of pride. Your strength is waiting for you there.